All right, guys, we got our new chameleon right here. This is a baby panther. Oh gosh, he's going on my shoulder. Hey, everybody. Here he is right here. This is Punchy's baby right here. And I'm gonna pop up a picture of Punchy, the very colorful chameleon you saw in one of my videos. And yeah, Zach's gonna hook me up with this guy and we're gonna get him home to his new cage. This little guy was born from April 3rd to April 5th, in between those times. So he's not that old. He's actually still very, very young. And he just loves to climb. But we're gonna get an awesome enclosure for him set up, and he's gonna be living the life. I learned a lot of things from Zach. He taught me a lot of good information about these things and how to care for them. So I look forward to raising Punchy Jr. up, basically. So you guys are probably wondering why his colors aren't all bright like Punchy. Well, actually, as he gets older, his colors are gonna start to brighten up. He'll get some yellows, he'll get some blue stripes, and along with that, some green on him. And he'll look similar to Punchy, actually. And he's very pretty. You can tell right now, if you look and see his stripes on him, they're already pretty blue. All right, we're gonna set him in his box real quick and then put some branches in there along. Come on, buddy. We're gonna put some branches in there for him along with the car ride. We got our baby panther chameleon right there on the branch. We're gonna head home and I'll see you guys when we get home. Okay guys, we're back home and there's our little panther chameleon. I talked to Zach, he told me to leave the chameleon in the box till the morning just because you don't want to handle him so much in one day, and we've been handling him while putting him in the box and everything. So we're gonna leave him in here. He has airflow right here and on the other side as well, so he will be fine. Also, Zach did give us some powder that you dust the insects that the panther chameleon will eat. You put a little of this with the crickets or mealworms and you dust them with it, and then you feed them everything you need to keep your panther chameleon healthy. Also, this is the cricket food. So big shout out to Zach, thank you. He actually makes this stuff on his own and it's amazing. I'm gonna pick the camera back up in the morning. We got all the cages right here. They're both screened. This one has a front glass panel and then all around it's screened. And even this one is all screened as well. So I think we're gonna put the Jackson chameleon in this one because he's bigger, and then the panther chameleon in this one. It's raining out right now, so yeah. But anyways, these are some big cages. This one is 3 feet tall, 2 feet wide, and 28 inches that way. But yeah, these are some big cages. I mean, this one's very tall and this one's very wide and tall. So these are perfect for them, honestly. I even picked up some live plants. We're gonna give those a rinse down real quick and we'll see you upstairs. So I'm gonna set the cages up downstairs and then I'm gonna go to Walmart and buy like a big table to put them in my room. Yeah, so this cage is pretty cool. It has the glass panel in front and then screened in all the other sides. And then on top, it has a little thing, handmade top where you can open it and close it. The cage itself is pretty much set up already. Also, a few extra things I'm gonna show you guys further in the video. But yeah, I have a live plant I'm gonna put right in the middle there. And yeah, let's get it started. So for right now, this is the plant we have. This thing grows pretty big. So as it grows bigger, we'll trim it up and everything. But I mean, right now that looks pretty good. We got vines going all around. We got a few artificial plants and then we got a live plant. I picked up some vines along with this plant so we can add them in there. I also want to show you guys this cage that we're going to be setting up the Jackson chameleon's new cage as well in this video. A lot of you recommended screen cages, so I went out and got screen cages. I promise you guys, I listen to you all, and like I said before in my videos, I just want to have the best home for the animal itself. So yeah, this is a whole setup basically. It has lights. I have a whole bunch of lights for it. It has some vines, some fake plants. We're gonna add some live plants in here as well. Maybe I have an extra live vine that we'll add in there. And then in the future, we'll add some more plants and stuff and get rid of the artificial. But for right now, this will work. So I got a zip tie right here. I put a hole through the pot and I'm gonna zip tie it onto the back of the cage back there. And this is a live vine, so this will be pretty cool. Also guys, I learned a lot from my buddy Zach. He taught me a lot of things about these chameleons. He has been doing it for years now. He breeds, sells them, he makes custom cages. I definitely learned a lot from him. Yeah, so just like that, I zip tied the plant to the back of the cage. Right there is the zip tie, and it goes all along, and this vine will just grow and grow and grow, and we'll obviously trim it up and stuff. But for right now, I think that looks pretty good. He has a lot of stuff to climb on. We're gonna get his lamp on and then add him to his new cage. And guys, like I mentioned before, the cages will not be staying in the garage. They're gonna be in my room actually. I'm just gonna set them up down here just because I have everything right here. And then I'm gonna go to Walmart. I'm gonna pick up a table later tonight and put it in my room so all the cages and tanks can sit on that table. I have this little Reptile rain, like an automatic rain dispenser. So I think I'm gonna set that up once we get the tank in the room, just because I don't wanna set it all up and then have to move it in a couple hours. So I'm just gonna put the lights on, and there's already actually some water on the plants from it raining outside and on the sides of the cage. So I think we're just gonna add the lights and then put our chameleon in his new home. And look at that, the lights are on. That looks amazing. He has his UVB right there and then his heat lamp on that side. This looks awesome. I love the way it came out. This is a big cage. He'll be able to live in here for a long time. This is a very big cage. He's only about this big. So now let's add him to his new home. There he is right there on the side. Let's unbox him. Here he is right now. Guys, go drop some names down below for our Panther Chameleon. He's a little dark right now, but he is going to get some cool colors. And here he goes. Let's see how he likes it. Here you go, buddy. Look at him. And there's his little food dish, so we'll add some calcium to that and put some little mealworms, some little crickets in there, and he'll be able to eat. He has all these trees and stuff and vines to climb on, so I think he'll love his new home. All right, now that our Panther Chameleon setup is done, let's go on to the Jackson Chameleon setup. So I got the table right here. I picked it up from Walmart. It was like 50 bucks, but it's pretty nice actually. Really big, so we'll be able to put some tanks. And these tanks aren't that heavy. They're not filled with water or anything. The turtle tank is actually gonna stay on this desk just because I don't know the exact weight this can hold, but it could hold the chameleon tanks because they're light screen cages, so it shouldn't be a problem. We're gonna get all the cages set up right now. I got both chameleon cages in the room on this black table right here. Right now I have fake plants and fake vines in here just because I did just buy a live plant and it's small right now. So I'm gonna give that time to grow, and apparently these things grow really fast. So that should be good. And in no time, that thing should be spread out through the whole cage. And then on this guy's tank, on our baby Panther Chameleon, is a big live plant with some live vines back there. And then there's just two fake vines. This one and that one right there. That's live and that's live. So this is a pretty cool little setup. It has a glass panel in front and then all screened in around the whole back and sides. And in this cage is the Jackson Chameleons, and it's all screened in. We got the lights going on top. We got lights right here. So these guys are gonna be living a great life. And I learned, and big shout out to my buddy Zach, who runs the whole chameleon facility. He taught me a lot about these things. So first, obviously I didn't know too much, but after, hanging out with him for a day, I'm pretty much like an expert. I'm kidding, I'm not like an expert, but I definitely learned a lot. It is time to add our Jackson Chameleon in his new cage. Look, I'm just handing him like this. You don't want to stress him out, let him go into you. And see, where does he want to go? Oh my gosh, he wants to come back onto me. There he is, on his little vine. Look at him. He has so many plants and vines. Like I said, these are fake right now. As soon as that plant starts growing the vines up along the roots, because that thing does grow very fast, like I said before, this thing will be covered all in live plants, and I'll take all these artificial plants out. Just for right now, he's happy. Look at him, he's right there. He's got his heat lamp, he's got his UVB, and he is set. Also, guys, I think his name is Rhino, so yeah, we got Rhino the Chameleon. All right, we got everything else set up. We got our chameleon tank here, and we got our other chameleon tank here. And I even set up a whole timing system. So their light will go on at 7 in the morning, and then 8 o'clock at night, it will turn off. All these lights. But look, we got the UVB heat lamp, UVB heat lamp, and they're just chilling. There's our little panther right there, actually. He's got to warm up. He just woke up. It's still early. And then there's our Jackson Chameleon. And I don't know, guys. We have some room for another tank. Maybe the Pac-Man frog can go here. Or maybe another chameleon tank. I don't know, you guys let me know. Maybe we can get a big veiled chameleon. So we have a Jackson, we have a panther, and maybe we can get a big veiled chameleon right here. I just put the crickets in, and little Panther Chameleon already has one in his mouth. He just murked the cricket on the side of the cage. And yep, that took like 5 seconds. I didn't film putting them in because there was just crickets going everywhere. That's kind of why, but he just murked one. I wish I got that on video. And our Jackson Chameleon over here, he's just getting some light. There's crickets all in there. See, it's hard to film with the cage, but there's crickets all in there. I put a lot. I bought 90 crickets and I put them in a bin. I'm gonna start, having my own, and then that will last a week, and then like every week buy 90 crickets, 60 crickets. The chameleons are doing great. We got our Jackson Chameleon, and then we got our baby Panther Chameleon. They are eating, they're drinking, and they're doing phenomenal. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, let me know what you think of the new cages. And with that being said, we'll see you in the next one. See ya.